Oh, see, I had to leave that to come and get breakfast ready for us because we're about to indulge in the delicate layers of crispy phyllo pastry, enveloping a decadent filling of rich white chocolate ganache and a tart raspberry compote. Truly a delicious blend of texture and flavors and perfect to serve as a dessert for a sweet treat. So we've got all these beautiful ingredients, and while Wasty gets his apron on and he's ready to join, I'm going to start off by starting our raspberry compote. Are you good there?
I was just chatting to the cost of Mamma Mia. I'm fangirling here, and I'm ready for breakfast. So what are we doing?
Oh, we are making something absolutely delicious. We're going to do these little phyllo pastry little envelopes filled with some chocolate ganache and a berry compote. So I'm going to start off with a berry compote.
Yes.
We're going to go in with our frozen berries into a pot, and we're just going to allow it to reduce.
Oh, is that why they call it compote?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're throwing it into a pot. I was just asking for a friend.
Into a pot. We're going to go in with our sugar.
Yes.
And a little bit of water and lemon juice. That all goes in together, and on a low heat, it's going to reduce, and we'll be left with this beautiful berry compote.
Let's show you. Let's do the TV show. Look at that. It's beautiful. That is how... See, everything is compartmentalized for you on your feel-good breakfast show. It actually looks really great. It's bright, it's flavorful, and I love the fact that we are using a bit of raspberry because it's quite tart. So when you add a bit of sweetness to it, it's very, very good balance. Love that, yes.
Definitely. And for our ganache, we've got a warm cream here. I wonder if I was supposed to use that one.
You know what? We just use everything that we need to.
Use everything. So we've got a warm cream that's actually warming up and maybe not too much. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a stir.
Great.
And we're going to get this to go over our white chocolates.
Oh,
and that's
love
what's going
ganache.
to give us our beautiful ganache. I just want to make sure I switch the right one off. There we go.
This is the satisfying part to me because you actually watch it thicken up and all of those...
And all the chocolate bits melting down.
It's great.
Oh, so there we go. So Wasty, we have got our elements ready. Of course, this is something that can be made well in advance. Our ganache, you want it to be cooled down because you don't want it to melt your phyllo pastry.
Yes.
We've also got our berry compote. That's something, an element you can also make in advance and allow it to cool down. Now it comes to the fun part, the assembling.
Yes, so help me out here. What are we doing? Because I see we've got a couple of elements here, and what do we have?
We've got some melted butter and an egg. We're going to leave the egg for the very end.
Great.
But I might ask you just to brush a little bit so that it doesn't dry out with some butter.
All right, to be brushing.
And I'm going to go in with a tablespoon or so of white ganache.
Okay, so I'm going to brush this one, and then we're going to just do that there. Oh, look at that.
That's perfect.
There we go.
Going in with white ganache.
And then you can do a little
bit that side for me. And we're going to go in with some berry compote.
Perfect. Sorted.
We're just gonna, I think this is one of those things you might find that you can either be too generous or too stingy with your toppings because you also don't want to make it too full and have it ooze out.
But I like your quantities there. I feel like you're a generous person, so your cooking needs to embody that, and you're doing just that. So
thank you.
This works.
So now we go into the little envelope. So you can do that side for me.
Okay.
We're just going to go into a little bit of a triangle. Dunk samosa.
Samosa. We're making sweet samosas. You see, there we go. Yes, now we are very South African.
Go like you would fold your plastic bags after you've gone shopping.
I love this way of folding plastic bags. It's like a hack.
It is. It's neat. And then it's finished. So I just actually want to finish mine off a little neater.
Just do like a proper seal.
It's going to be like a little seal. And then we brush this with the egg. And that goes into the oven.
Well, then let's just do that so you can see how it's done. I mean, you know how to brush things with eggs, but we're going to do it for you anyway because this is the sake of the recipe, which is available to you on expressoshow.com, no doubt. So here it is.
And it just shows you it's a quick, easy recipe. When it's out, you can serve it with a little bit of caster sugar or a little bit of icing sugar on top, and you are good to go with some fresh berries.
Absolutely, and I'm so glad you called it samosas because now it is like a sweet samosa that you can use for every occasion.
Our version of the samosa.
That's it. So, I mean, it's wonderful because I think this is something you can pull out quite quickly. If you look at the cooking process, let's just say if you're a couple of, family members together, you can get the kids involved and let them do one of the elements. I think this is also wonderful. So, a recipe for everybody.
Definitely, and if you want to swap out or, substitute the white ganache, you really can go for dark chocolate. You can go for normal chocolate.
Yes.
Play around with flavors because there's quite a few things that complement berries really, really well.
Yeah.
And that can be your go-to combination.
I would actually do a blueberry compote. just to change it up a
Ooh,
bit
just to
as well.
change it up.
A little bit extra tartness over there, why not? But I think the application of the entire process, you can do a bunch of different things with it, which is wonderful. So I feel like you should experiment at home, give it a shot, and then make sure you send us a little picture, 063 408 8863.
Definitely. So do you mind passing me one?
I would.
Because I feel like we need to break one open and show you what it's going to look like. So, oh, you can see.
Yes, already
layers,
it's oozing.
layers on top of layers. And listen to this crunch.
Oh.
Look at this beautiful ganache
yes.
and berries. Now I've made a big mess.
No, it's fine. That's the whole idea. Make a mess because you're having a good time. You only live once. So try these, expressoshow.com. Grab the recipe and make sure you give it a shot at home and send us while we munch on these amazing sweet samosas. That's what we're going to call them. But yeah, we know they Phyllo pastry, beautiful treats. But give it a shot at home and let us know how it goes.